got a couple people that are not labeled, so let me bring that person in. All right, I have a gentleman in a green coat. Could I ask your name, please?
Dustin Irwin.
Say it again, Dustin Irwin?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. Let me change your screen name. Let's see this. All right, I have both parties here, Mr. Bruggeman. Hold on, we're just letting the other party join. All right, Ms. Byram, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, this is in the matter of Christina Rochelle Byram versus Dustin James Irwin, file number 2022-50193 DS. I have Mark Bruggeman appearing on behalf of front of the court in the Lenawee County Prosecutor's Office, P66065. Both parties are present via Zoom. This is the date and time scheduled for a motion for entry of order. Mr. Irwin, did you receive a copy of, the judgment of support in this file?
Yes.
All right, and Ms. Byram, did you receive that as well?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Byram, listed in there is an order on custody, parenting time, as well as child support. Have you had an opportunity to review the order, proposed order?
I have.
Yes.
Do you agree? Okay, hold on, Mr. Irwin, I'll get to you next. Ms. Byram, do you agree with the custody, parenting time, and child support order?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Irwin, have you also received a copy of the proposed judgment of support?
Yes.
Okay, and you've had an opportunity to read it?
Yes.
All right, and do you have any objection or do you agree with the custody order, parenting time order, as well as the child support order?
Yes, but I am in the process of putting both children under my wife's insurance. That would be the only change that I have at this time.
Ooh.
But with regard to the parenting time schedule, the child support order, and that, the only thing you would say is that, will you be paying out of pocket for them to be covered under that insurance?
Some, yes.
Okay, all right, and so, all right, so that, it looks like the child support calculations do not take that into account. So are you asking for a review of the child support based upon your payment towards the health insurance?
No.
Okay, but you know that it could be adjusted for that. If you're paying out of pocket for health insurance for the children, there could be a minor or major adjustment to the child support order. So do you want that reviewed again by a friend of the court?
Yes.
Okay, so all I'm going, and ma'am, so basically what it means is they'll take into account any out-of-pocket costs for health insurance in the child support calculation. So on this, I'm going to mark the box that at the time of the judgment, the defendant has disputed the child support provision. And so, ma'am and sir, you're both get a notice of hearing to appear for a friend of the court referee hearing, where they will recalculate child support, including what he's paying out of pocket for health insurance. And make sure you appear for that hearing. It'll be via Zoom. And I've signed the rest of the order since there was no objection. Do you have any questions, Mr. Irwin?
I do have an estimated cost of adding them.
So I don't do that. I don't do that. That's
Okay.
done by the referees. So just make sure that once you're set up, you've got the proof of it. The hearing will be about a month or so out. So, okay. All right. Well, congratulations, and I'll see you both. Hopefully, I won't see you again, but good luck. All right.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you both.
Great.
And let's see. Wilson. Mr. Wiley. All right, Mr. Irwin, and yep, you're all set. You can disconnect.
Oh, I'm all set.
Yep, you're all set. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Wiley, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, this is in the matter of Wilma Leah Wilson versus Paul Dwayne Wiley, file number 2022-50157 UE. I have Mark Brugman appearing on behalf of the friend of the court in Lenawee County Prosecutor's Office P66065. This and Mr. Wiley is appearing via Zoom. And Miss Wilson is not present in my waiting room. So, Mr. Wiley, this is the date and time scheduled for a motion for entry of order. And the proposed order that's been provided is a judgment of support. Mr. Wiley, did you receive that in the mail?
Yes.
Okay, and have you read that proposed judgment of support?
Yeah, I work out of town and I got home, so I just read it within 4 days, last 3 or 4 days. But I have read it, yes.
Okay, do you understand this proposed order details the custody, parenting time, and child support for the minor child? Do you understand that?
Correct.
All right, and so you read it and you understand what the order is proposing?
Yes.
Do you object to any of the terms related to custody, parenting time, or child support?
Yes, custody and parenting time.
Okay, so I am going to mark the box that you dispute the custody and parenting time. And if you dispute that, that means you also will be disputing the child support provision. So, Mr. Wiley, you will receive in the mail from the friend of the court a date and time scheduled for a referee hearing to present your objections to a referee. All right, that'll be via Zoom, but it's important. I know you work out of town, but it's important that you have someone checking your mail so that if you are out of town, you can Zoom in for that hearing. Okay.
Okay, understood.
Okay. So I've signed the order. Mr. Brugman, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so I am going to sign the order, and sir, you just make sure you pay attention and appear for that referee hearing, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. And you can go ahead and disconnect.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I don't think.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Reinhold. I'm gonna go ahead and swear you in. I haven't even brought anybody in or called the case yet, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court and not divulge confidential communications?
I do.
All right. Can you state your full name for the record, ma'am?
Julia Reinhold.
Thank you. So, I show that you're here on. Okay, so I don't think he showed up, but we'll try.
Okay,
Might be with her. I never know.
okay.
So let's get her connected. I've sent chat message to her to connect audio. All right, Ms. Gonzalez, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, so this is in the matter of Stephanie Lee Gonzalez Sotomayor versus Carlos Javier Martinez Santiago. And it's file number 2022-50212DS. I do have Gloria Reinhold here as an interpreter, and that was for Mr. Martinez Santiago. Is that correct, Ms. Sotomayor?
yes.
Okay, and he's not with you?
No, he lives in Florida right now.
Okay, do you need an interpreter?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
mire, este es el caso de Stephanie Lee Sotomayor González en contra del señor Carlos Javier Martínez Santiago, y él no está, él está con usted.
No, él vive en Florida y yo estoy en Michigan.
No, he's not here. He lives in Florida and I am here now in Michigan.
okay, all right. So this is the date and time set for a motion for entry of order.
Esta es la fecha y la hora de una moción para una orden de entrada.
Ma'am, did you receive a copy of the proposed judgment of support?
Usted, señora, recibió la propuesta del fallo de la manutención.
Sí, recibí muchos papeles, aquí los tengo.
I received a bunch of papers, which I have here with me.
Were you able to review them?
¿Los pudo revisar?
Sí,
Yes.
Right. They were sent from Mr. Mark Bruggeman's office, who is the Lenawee County prosecutor.
Mire, se le enviaron de la oficina del licenciado a Mark Bruggeman, que es de la fiscalía.
Okay.
All right.
Do you understand that this proposed order gives joint legal custody
Mire, usted entiende que esa orden de propuesta o orden propuesta le da a custodia legal conjunta.
Conjunta viene siendo como de los dos.
When you say
O,
joint, does that mean both of us, right?
Joint legal custody means that both parents have access to doctors and schools and information regarding the child.
Sí. Custodia legal conjunta quiere decir que ambos padres tienen acceso a la información del doctor, de la escuela, información sobre el niño.
okay.
It also means that major decisions have to be agreed upon between the parties.
Y también quiere decir que las decisiones importantes, mayores, tienen que ser acordadas entre los padres. All right.
Tengo una pregunta. Carlos no está envuelto en nada de eso que tenga que ver con la niña. Él no sabe ni siquiera quién es el doctor que atiende a mi hija, nada de eso.
Okay, I have a question. Carlos is not involved in anything regarding my daughter. He doesn't even know who her doctor is.
Nada de
Has he ever seen the child?
¿Él alguna vez ha visto a la niña?
Sí, él ve a la niña, pero esporádicamente, a veces está 2 años que no la ve, ahora lleva 1 año y medio. Él no está realmente envuelto en las cosas de la niña. Él solo la llama y habla con ella 10 minutos y ya. Así, no,
Okay.
no está envuelto.
But he sees her sporadically. Like he saw her once, 2 years went by, he did not see the child. Then another 1.5 years went by and he did not see the child. He's not involved in anything that is related to our daughter. He does call her, they speak on the phone 10 minutes and that's it.
So Mr. Bruggeman, is it possible that I could swear her in and take some testimony on that? Or should I just list it as an objection? He's a default.
He's in default.
Sí, mire, licenciado Bruggeman, ¿debería yo pedir testimonio o lo ponemos como una objeción porque él está en falta?
My suggestion would be that if she's comfortable with it being joint legal on paper, but in reality, she's making all the decisions, that she proceed forward with no objections. However, if she wants it to be changed to have the only legal custody, she would have to go to the front of the court and ask for that.
Mi sugerencia es que si usted quiere que se quede así como custodia legal conjunta, pero en realidad usted es la única que va a tomar todas las decisiones, usted se quede así sin ninguna objeción, pero si usted quiere cambiarla, que usted sea la única que tenga la custodia legal de la niña, usted tiene que ir a frenos de...
So, ma'am, my suggestion probably would be to have a hearing on it,
Sí,
and object to it. Go ahead, Ms.
mire,
Ryan.
señora, mi sugerencia es que tengamos una audiencia y que se ponga una objeción a eso.
Ok, sí, está
Because-
perfecto, lo haré.
I'll do it.
Because joint legal custody would limit your ability to move freely.
Sí.
And if he is not present technically in the child's life, you may not want that.
Porque la custodia legal conjunta realmente limita que usted se pueda mover libremente por completo. O sea que quizá, y como él está presente, quizá eso vaya a ser usted no va a querer que sea así.
¿Cómo? Disculpe, no lo entendí bien. ¿Me podría repetir?
I did not understand very well. Can you repeat?
Okay, so in the order, it says domicile, where the parent can't leave. Well, if there's joint legal custody, he's entitled to make decisions about school and where you can move to. But if you have sole legal custody, you can move as you wish and make all those major decisions by yourself.
Mire, si ustedes tienen la custodia legal conjunta, como lo que dice la orden, él puede decidir sobre la escuela, él puede decidir dónde usted se muda. Si usted es la única que tiene la custodia legal única, entonces usted toma esas decisiones sola, usted puede mudarse donde usted quiera, pero si la tiene con él, él puede también decidir dónde usted se muda o sobre la escuela de la niña.
Ok, está bien, sí, como quiera, él no, te digo, Carlos no está presente en la vida de mi hija, ¿sabes?
It really doesn't matter because Carlos is not present in my daughter's life.
Pero voy a hacerlo, lo de la custodia.
I'll do the thing about the custody.
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna put that you're objecting to custody parenting time. And that can be heard by the front of the court. So ma'am, you'll get a notice of hearing for a referee hearing via Zoom.
Mire, yo voy a poner que usted está objetando a lo de la custodia y el tiempo que le toca a él como papá. Entonces, va a haber una audiencia que en esa corte que se llama Amigos de la Corte o Friend of the Court, y usted va a recibir una notificación, un aviso, que se va a celebrar esa audiencia por Zoom.
Ok.
And just,
La dirección que me enviaron los papeles, yo no estoy ahí. O sea,
Okay.
¿cómo haría para cambiar la dirección?
Okay, the notice was sent to an address where I no longer live, so what can I do to change that address, to update the address?
Okay, is she still in Lenawee County?
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, this is interpreted. What's the name of the county?
Lenawee?
¿Usted todavía está en el